What if I made different choices? Would I have ended up here?
It's been 6 months and still no leads on the whereabouts of the escaped convict known as the Roofman.
On to the next holiday movie. This movie is honestly a little controversial because I do not think it's a holiday movie, but I saw it with my dad and he said it was. So in honor of him, I'm going to review it like it is a holiday movie, or the movie is Roofman. Time for a quick synopsis. After escaping from prison, former soldier and professional thief Jeffrey Manchester finds a hideout inside a Toys R Us, surviving undetected for months while planning his next move. However, when Jeffrey falls for a divorced mom, his double life starts to unravel, setting off a compelling and suspenseful game of cat and mouse as his past closes in. Now, we are just going to jump into the holiday drum roll. I'm giving this movie a gift or a 2. This movie was not very good. My big take, first off, I don't think it's really a holiday movie. It took place around Christmas, and the big moment towards the end of the movie happened on Christmas Day. And because it was around that timing and they kind of had Christmas songs, my dad's like, this is a Christmas movie, you should review it. So I did it for him. But the reason it gets a 2 is, if you don't know much about this is basically a true story, but the main guy, Jeff, in this movie, who's the polite criminal, he made so many dumb mistakes. It was just driving me crazy. He's a genius, he's really smart, but he just did stuff that didn't make sense. Towards the end of the movie, he had reached out to a friend and he got a passport, he got a ticket, he got new identification, new backstory to leave the country because he had escaped from prison, right? And so he could have left the country and been safe and not been extradited back to the US. Instead, this girl that he was seeing when he had escaped from prison, she calls and she's just like, hey, be at my house at 5 on Christmas. But she says it 4 times. 5 p.m. And so it's very obvious she's setting him up. And he ditches all of his plans to get away scot-free to go back to this lady. And then he ends up getting arrested and going back to jail. But my thing with that is he has kids, he has a family, and the whole time he has escaped for prison, initially he tries to go see his family, but he sees the cops are checking them out and he's like, oh, I can't go there. But then after that, it's he forgets about his family and then kind of just moves on with this girl Leah, however you say her name, and her 2 daughters, and completely forgets about his family a little bit, and just kind of tries to build a new one. And he's kind of the type of person where he tries to get a close relationship way too fast. And I didn't agree because I feel Leia introduced him to her girl so quick, and I was like, who does this in real life? So I just had a bunch of issues. And I mean, it was kind of cool seeing how he staked out a Toys R Us to elude the law, essentially. But he just kept on doing stuff. He kept on doing the same stuff he had done before. And I'm like, this can be traced back. It was just so many dumb mistakes. And honestly, it was also kind of boring too sometimes. And I feel bad saying this because it says it's based on a true story based off the actual criminal. But they have to take artistic licenses, so it may not be exact, but I do like how at the end they kind of showed the real guy and kind of got some of the real people who were involved in the story, so you kind of got to see what it actually looked like. But overall, yeah, this movie did not do it for me. It was a watch, but it wasn't a Christmas movie to me. It didn't really, for me, a Christmas movie is more than just a movie that happens around Christmas. It's kind of it embodies Christmas. You have the joy, you have family, you have all this stuff, all these little check marks to make it a Christmas movie in my book. And this movie just didn't do it. Really the only thing is it took place around Christmas and a big event happened on Christmas Day. And I'm like, to me, that doesn't justify, but I'm listening to my dad. I was expecting this movie to be funny too, and I chuckled here and then, but it wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. I feel I had a lot more expectations than what I got in the movie, so I think it was also kind of disappointing in that sense. But yeah, I don't know, I probably will never watch this movie ever again in my life. I watched it once and now I'm done. Okay, but yes, it gets a gift or a 2. Let me know if you've seen Roofman, what you think. But yeah, I'm not considering Christmas. Let me know in the comments if y'all think it's Christmas so we can settle this debate between me and my dad. Okay, see y'all soon.
This has been another episode of Real Talk with Noelle.